This
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
and I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Hey.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good
I'm
morning.
so happy to see you here, Miss Phyllis. I'm so happy to see you here. And every one of you guys that are watching. I was looking at some of our stats. We have a whole lot more people watching.
Didn't say anything, right?
Yes. Oh my
Miss
gosh.
Phyllis is going to be here in Charlotte, North Carolina. She was in Tennessee yesterday.
Oh, so she's already en route.
Well, she's been en route. You know, she's a jet setter.
She gets around.
She
Like
gets around.
Tupac. She gets around.
Mm.
Brother Uzama Ra, good
Hey,
morning.
Uzama.
So, Miss Phyllis, we have this thought. Richard Pryor had this quote: "You don't get to be old by being a fool. You don't even get to be old by being a fool." Okay. And I was thinking about the stuff that we've overcome
I gotta get my water.
and the stuff that you've overcome. Yes, please. And the stuff that we've overcome and the stuff that you've overcome. Because you've overcome something. The thing is, we are conquerors. We are conquerors. We are conquerors. Thank you. Huh? Where's your one? Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say stick that one over there. But we're conquerors, and so are you. You've overcome so much. This is still Shouted Out Friday. But when I was talking to a client yesterday, and it's like she forgot how great she is. She forgot that she has done some things. She forgot that she has come a mighty long way.
Yeah, I had that experience yesterday as well. Actually, yesterday, yesterday and the day before with the same person, um, who is already doing great and amazing things. And so often we need someone to remind us of that.
Now, think about that. And I believe you. Ms. Phillips is still overcoming. You said she's already doing great and amazing things.
Mhm.
But sometimes, even in the midst of doing amazing and great things, we don't realize it's amazing and great, but someone else does.
Mhm.
And I encourage you, when you see your friends and family like
Mhm.
that, would you be the one to encourage them, add the courage to remind them that they are conquerors?
Absolutely. More than conquerors, actually. Brian, the topic for today is we are conquerors. And that's true. But honestly, I do believe that we're more than conquerors for
Come
a
on.
lot of reasons.
Mhm.
One of the main reasons is because we often don't give ourselves enough credit, and we don't give God enough credit for understanding the big picture. Like we keep judging the picture by what we can see and not all of the things that it entails.
Mm,
And it's so
that is
easy.
right. You're telling the truth. And why is that? Why is it so easy to not give ourselves credit and not realize how amazing God has already been and is being right now?
It really is. I guess we don't call it brainwashing anymore, but we call it programming. It's programming. It's programming. I still call it brainwashing. But anyway, we have been brainwashed to a lot of things that don't serve us.
Well, I know my children have been brainwashed. Okay,
A lot of us. It's not just
programmed,
our children.
propagandized into.
Propagandized. Okay, that's a tasty word. I like it.
I don't want to start my own business. I want to work at the mall. That's a product of propaganda. Okay,
Yeah.
programming throughout school. They train them to become employees.
There's a lot of propagandizing. Good morning, Uzama. Even with regards to money, we're beginning to hear more that money is energy, right? We're hearing it more. We're beginning to accept it more. But what we have not really let go of or embraced newly is that in order for energy to vibrate or to generate, it has to be in motion.
Okay.
And we still have this save hoard mentality for so much as it relates to money, because we don't realize that by circulating it, we actually have the have a better position for gaining more. One of the things that I was listening to this morning in a podcast that I was listening to was that this individual had lost so much money before they gained it, because they learned that some of the bigger companies were trying to figure out how can we lose more, as opposed to how can we stretch this.
Mm-hmm.
How can we lose more, spend more, grow more? They were buying planes, 25,000 employees,
Mm-hmm.
and you're struggling trying to figure out if I'm going to hire 2 employees, and just not even thinking in terms of that stretch is part of the energy.
Yeah. It's hard for money like that to come to you when you're demonstrating that you don't honor it.
Right.
And you can't you don't even you don't even move it around.
Right.
You get it and hold on to it. You don't buy nothing with it. You don't buy anything big. I saw a TV commercial yesterday.
Hey, Jay.
And Jay, I'm so happy that you're here. Listen to this commercial that I was, and Tony too. Me, Katrina, and Tony.
Hey, everybody.
There's this TV commercial, and I've seen it a few times, and you've probably seen it too, where these kids have businesses like a lemonade stand and something else or whatever. And they show the scene, this little girl, she's probably 10 or 11 years old. She had a lemonade stand, and she goes to the bank, and her proud parents are sitting there with her, and she's got 4 stacks of money. And the banker's like, wow, that's an initial deposit there. Let's go ahead and get you a deposit. And they shake hands, you know. Now, that girl, 10 or 11, was working that summer on her lemonade stand and then taking all that money straight to the bank. Was that the wisest decision for her money? Was that the best thing to do with her money?
Right. It depends.
Was it? Because there's other options that we never learned about. What if that child right then, with her initial stacks of money, had opened up a trust and had a trust already, okay, instead of just her own personal bank account? What if she had put it into another tool? Because there's tools available. That child with the 4 stacks of money taking it to the bank is because they're propagandizing. That's what you do with your money. You give it to us because the banks and insurance companies, we're the biggest crooks, and we have the game. We have the game on lock. So
I prefer not to talk about things that I don't
drive around. Drive from city to city to city. Every city you go to, the largest 2 buildings in that city, it's going to either be a bank or an insurance company. That's it.
Right. I'm not negating that. But what I'm talking about is that
I feel you on not understanding that.
No. That what I'm saying is there are elements of that in just about every institution that is not necessarily forthright. But that doesn't mean that there's no room for what it is that they do.
They're not forthright.
Right, we understand that, but they still have their room at the table. There's still a benefit and a need for insurance. There's still a benefit and a need for banking institutions. And it's understanding how to utilize them best for yourself, your family, and your own personal growth than to just dispute and poo-poo all of it.
I'm not disputing or poo-pooing all of it, but I am saying that that commercial and that kind of teaching has been part of the programming of us, part of the programming of us. Today's topic is we are conquerors, and I'm happy to talk about conquering money issues too. Jay Mattier says the whole system is a giant Ponzi scheme. Now, if you might have heard the phrase Ponzi scheme, but do you know what it is? Ponzi scheme was a system where people would pool money to pay one and then keep getting more people to pool money and pay. And they keep going around like that. It's a scheme to keep moving money, okay, amongst friends, amongst associates, amongst whoever they can get to it.
You mean like a susu?
Like a susu, but the challenge with Ponzi schemes is there's no real products, okay? There's no real products. It's
Right.
just talking. It's just moving like that.
Well, even in that and the way that you portray that, right?
Okay.
So understand, like with a susu in a community.
Susu different than a Ponzi scheme.
Okay.
Because Susu is pooling money to support each
Right.
other.
Right.
So just
And the challenge
just
with
like
that,
farmers pooling money to if one farm catch on fire. That's how insurance came about. Okay. So, but a Susu is like a family thing or a group thing to help protect each other. But
and
a
the
Ponzi
challenge
scheme
is,
is not.
well, the challenge with the susu is simply that if any one person lacks integrity or does not follow through, then
Or
it
don't make the
affects
money to put in when
it
they're supposed
affects
to.
everybody.
Yep.
It affects everybody. Now, with the Ponzi scheme, it's a little bit different because it was never intended to help everybody that is included in it.
Right.
It's only helping the top player, which is also where we get these negative feelings towards pyramid.
That's right. That's right. Pyramid scheme. Dr. Deborah does the good morning. Today's topic is actually we are conquerors. And the little bit of her story I know, the little bit of Dr. Deborah, she's been more than a conqueror. Jay Mattier has been, and I bet I could just pick a person out at random. And you have in your life been more than a conqueror.
Absolutely.
But I love talking about this, how the whole system is a giant Ponzi scheme. Every business, by the way, is a pyramid setup.
Right. So that's what is so important.
If they have employees, that's what it is.
Well, so that's why I'm trying to say to you that it is important that when we use language, that we're respectful to the language.
Okay.
And to the message that we're trying to convey. There's nothing wrong with the pyramid structure. You got to have the head, you have workers, you have, it goes down. There's nothing wrong with that structure.
Mm-hmm.
The issue became when the structure only benefited the top and all the weight was carried by the bottom.
More of you in the camera. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's better. Because it was like cutting off your.
Yeah, because you.
There we go. That's better. Are you comfortable in your chair though? Like that?
I'm fine.
I know you're fine, but are you comfortable?
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy. Not only using the language like you were just saying there, it's also important to understand what we believe, what we've been taught to believe, what we maybe what we need to change our beliefs on. Dr. Deborah says,
thank you, darling.
Dr. Lisa, your hair is really popping this morning. Loving it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think your language matters and also your beliefs matter, because when you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Because superstition ain't the way.
There is superstition. Wow.
What am I going to do? I have to record our session today, and I still got a cloudy chest and coughing and runny nose. I can't put it off any longer. Today's the deadline. What am I going to do?
Happy Bitcoin Day!
Bitcoin Pizza Day.
Bitcoin Pizza Day. In 2010, Laszlo. I can't read that.
Haney check.
Okay. Famously paid 10,000 BTC
for 2 pizzas. Now worth roughly $775 million.
Million.
And let's see, 3, 6, that's million. A reminder to HOLD and learn. And laugh and learn.
Hold.
It's supposed to be hold. Okay. Reminder to hold and laugh, learn, and stack sats. Don't stay sleep.com. Bitcoin Pizza, the hashtag Bitcoin Pizza Day, hashtag BTC.
Maybe it's HODL. Maybe it was right.
Because we don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Okay. But I'm going to tell you. So
I told you I got booked to speak in Charlotte on the 9th, right?
Yes.
At the Hilton. I'm going to speak at this thing called Session Eye.
Session Eye.
Yes, and a bunch of experts are going to speak at the Charlotte Airport Hilton. And they sent me the email yesterday saying you've been selected to speak at this event.
Good morning, William.
And I'm like, great. And that's all they said. No follow-up. They gave me the details of the event, but no contact person, no nothing. Just
how did you get it?
Email. They sent it to my email.
So you have a contact person, unless it's a no reply email.
Yeah. And I submitted to speak. I applied to speak at this event.
Thank you, Uzama, for the clarification. HODL stands for Hold On for Dear Life.
Thank you, Uzama, because we didn't know. William Brown is in the house. William Brown, we are conquerors. Oh my gosh.
It is so,
and it's still Shouted Out Friday.
Yes, and it is still Shouted Out Friday. Doggone it. There was something, William, that I wanted to connect you to.
I see what Dr. Deborah's talking about. Your hair is working, man.
Well, thank you.
Your hair and skin is working today. Oh,
you just want to have sex.
She fine as hell.
Thank you, baby. William, I'm trying to think of what it was. It was something.
Well, that's not. You're not gonna think about that live speed. We gotta.
No. You can't. We can't talk. I can do both. No, I can't.
Saying who are you talking about?
I can't do both. I'm so sorry.
But I'm excited about today. I'm excited about you. I'm excited about the topic that we are more than conquerors.
So reminding yourself and helping others to remember that they're more than conquerors.
That's it.
That's the thing, right?
Reminding yourself.
So what I realized, even like daily, right? But yesterday particularly, we were at the business spotlight, and it was
a good one.
It was a really good one. We had a great crowd there.
Business spotlight's our local networking in person, live local networking on Thursdays.
Right, on Thursdays. And so ultimately, we get our lunch before the meeting and stuff like that. And as we come in, right, no, I'm not gonna say, but anyway, so we're coming in, and I'm here. We have arrived. We're walking through the facility, and we have arrived. Evidently, our stature, or because we're both not a tremendous height, but the way that we carry ourselves still causes some bit of attention. Right. So we walk in, we go to our place, and we go
all the way through
the restaurant.
We didn't take the shortcut.
Right, because we're here, we've arrived. Are you here? Do you want to?
And I want to see who's in the place too. Yeah.
And that's all right. So then this one gentleman, after we get in the room, I come back out of the room to get some things. He practically chases me around the restaurant, and I'm kind of used to that, but not. So he comes up to me, he gives me his card. Of course, I then invite him to the meeting. And when we're in the meeting, he realizes that he knows me from
while the meeting's going on.
While the meeting
is going on. He didn't recognize it at first.
He didn't recognize me at first, but he realized that he knows me from an event that I produced for a prominent individual that we both respect in the community. And that was, for me, a reminder that my presence is more than what I account for.
And also, your good works catch up to you.
They do.
That was years ago you did that, but he remembered it from years ago.
Absolutely. Dr. Sheila says, Brian, what do you want, babe? Brian, all my grands have your book. I need another signed copy for Kennedy.
And I think the book she's talking about is this one here.
No, Kennedy is a newborn.
Okay, this is my award-winning book for Not Just Chill called 932, The 9 Most Important Words, the 3 Most Important Skills, and the 2 Most Important Questions. I will get you, Dr. Sheila, I'll get you any book you want. I want to gift you with another book for children, too, called Why Rhinos Make Great Entrepreneurs.
That's the one we need for Kennedy.
Yeah, I want to just give her that book.
Absolutely.
I'll certainly get you the signed copy. It's only $20. But I also want to gift you one, Why Rhinos Make Great Entrepreneurs.
I'm so excited. She's so beautiful.
Her Kennedy?
The newest, yes.
Newest.
The newest edition.
Her children have been prolific.
But Kennedy is so special. She's already smiling, like still at the hospital, already smiling.
She's that new.
Yeah, no, brand new.
Brand new.
Like a couple of days old.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, Grandma.
And Dr. Deborah says, shout out to Healing Lives Fellowship Incorporated. We are now registered to work in Washington, D.C. So excited. 4 states and counting. Hashtag partnerships.
We need sound effects for that. That's amazing. Congratulations, Dr. Deborah and her nonprofit Healing Lives Fellowship. They got registered in 4 states. Now, how do you get registered? You gotta apply. Okay, she took an action.
Absolutely.
So she can work, she can have her nonprofit represented and do good works in those 4 different states now. Because because of something you did, Dr. Deborah Dunstan. None of that happened by accident.
So now North Carolina, Tennessee, DC, and I think the other one is I'm guessing, but I think it's Maryland. But
Dr. Deborah's right there.
You're right there. So tell me. Understand that you are a conqueror. You are more than a conqueror. Even Dr. Deborah even shared it in our Monday night class. As accomplished as she is, migrating from corporate to private and entrepreneurship, there was a gap sometimes in our own self-awareness. I've done this for all these years for somebody else, but now I'm doing it for me. And sometimes we minimize our value.
She had ropes on her. She had other hurdles, non-competes, and she had you can't do this or certain. She had restrictions. She couldn't just move freely like that until
right. But even remembering that, hey, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Is sometimes part of the journey. Because even as I work with some of my newer authors, reminding them, listen, this might be the first time you're publishing in this way. But what I often find is writers are going to write. So you've been writing, you've been releasing content, you've been establishing your voice. But because it wasn't in the quote unquote parameters that are defined by societal parameters, right? Sometimes we hold ourselves back. And that's why I'm always reminded of the wisdom of Nevaeh Brown. Nevaeh Brown was our first child author.
She came to us when she was
9.
And through her grandmother, right?
Yes, she was 9 years old. She came to us through her grandmother, who decided that she was going to formally publish her granddaughter's amazing story. The truth is, the granddaughter was already published. She was simply not conventionally published.
Wait. This granddaughter, 8 years old, she came up with a story and she wrote the story out and stapled some pages together. And this is her book. That's what she knew to do.
And carried 10, 15, 20 of those handwritten books.
She rewrote the same book.
Hand-illustrated books, the same book, the same story, the same pages. Handwritten and hand-illustrated. And she brought 10 to 15 copies with her to every family gathering.
And she was charging her aunts and uncles
$5
for each book.
$5.
Now, we love that time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because it took no convincing.
No one told her to rewrite this book again and again. She just did it. They like the story. I'm not free. That was another thing I loved about her. Yeah, buy my book. No. Buy it. 8 years old.
Nevaeh got this great story. You should read it. You sure should. $5.
She's charging her aunts and uncles $5 for her handwritten book.
Absolutely.
She just kept rewriting to get her $5.
But nobody could minimize to her that she wasn't an author, not just a writer, not just an illustrator, not just a child writing a book. No, she was an author. Because even when she published the book through Empowerment Publishing, which is my company and was at the time as well, she reminded her grandmother that she was already published.
Yeah, grandma was like, now you're published. What do you call all that's $5? I love that story. And I'm so happy that you were able to help her make it happen, like in the traditional. Dr. Sheila says, I love that too. Doesn't it remind you a little of little Sheila Gothard?
Right, exactly. Little Sheila Gothard
planning her birthday party.
Hey, you can't stop me because I am the greatest. We haven't said that in a while, but sometimes we need to say it to ourselves, and we can't let the world beat that out of us. Right? Because we get it beat out of us. You think you're all that. Well, the thing is, I know that I'm all that, and you don't think that you're enough.
You don't think you're enough.
It's not that I'm all that. It's not that I'm bigger. It's not that I'm better. It is managing the perspective
I think that's so true.
that my greatness does not diminish your greatness.
It doesn't, but I do believe there's a lot of people who don't realize, or they think they're not enough, or they don't realize how great they are.
Or greatness has been beat out of them.
Or greatness
by people who did not understand. Right.
Yeah, I like this time.
Greatness is beat out of us oftentimes out of another area of just control. They're trying to control that child's behavior. So instead of bolstering them, you want to shush them in the corner. Well, they're helping to articulate parameters for your presence is not dulling the light. But sometimes we just don't have time to explain, why I need to hear this other person. We've got to give them the respect of the room right now. It's not because they're more important. It's because that's their moment.
Right. And they have a right to that moment.
And they have a right to that moment.
Miss Phyllis says.
What happened to Dress Down Friday? Hello.
Dress down enough. I'm feeling my tie. I'm thinking, because I bought some new ties. I'm thinking I want to start rocking a tie more, There was a time in my life with Phyllis where I wore a shirt and tie every day, suit every day. And that was a long enough time for me. So I got to the place where I had like no casual clothes. And my wife loved the fact that I didn't really have great casual clothes, right?
No.
She said, Brian, you got no. She said your trash clothes, your casual clothes are all trash.
They are trash.
They were.
Trash. They were.
They were. We worked on my wardrobe for 2 years now.
We did that.
Would you try to take all the credit for that?
Yes.
No, you can't.
Yes.
I chose my clothes.
No, you didn't.
Are you kidding me? You laughing at that?
Yes.
Nah, son, that's not.
I altered your clothes
You altered
for a year. Oh no, I chose them and purchased them.
I ain't do nothing.
You tried them on.
I chose my daggone own clothes.
You tried them on and let me take the measurements.
And my wife has that skill for another skill. She can work her sewing machine. And she's good with Dr. Sheila. She's good with her sewing machine too. Yesterday morning, I was getting dressed to go. We were going to visit the spotlight, and the belt loop on my pants had come loose. And I was like, "Oh no, do I need to change clothes?" And I showed it to my wife. She reached down, which was right next to her desk, pulled up her.
You never know when you're gonna need.
You never know when you emergency need to sew something. She knocked that out right quick. Mark Greer, first off, thank you for your word this week.
Yeah,
it was so freaking timely to what we was already talking about. Mark Greer says, "Red Rising to you, my people. Happy Friday. I viewed Wednesday's show that night. It is crazy how the topic and submission aligned.
Exactly.
A friend of mine saw it and asked if we had worked it out beforehand. I told him, nope, it wasn't coincidence. It was meant to be. There are times when I am amused. Wednesday was one of those days."
Amazing.
I read that in the stylings of Mr. Mark Greer. Mark Greer, I just realized I'm out of practice with my Mark Greer voice.
Miss Phyllis says, "You have that sewing can, Lisa?" And do. I do have the 10
You talk about
Danish cookie
the
sewing
cookie can. That's
I
now a
do.
sewing kit.
I do, but I also have
How many people have been fooled by that tin of cookies? You go see that. Oh, I'm gonna go get me one of those cookies and this damn sewing equipment in there.
All right, DJB1 nephew, what's good? He says, you should be doing some voiceovers. Wait a minute.
But I found myself not able to get deep enough to get to Mark Greer Register because I'm out of practice and I'm coming off of a cold. Brother Byron McDougal, man, I'm liking seeing you more often, man. You've been popping through here a little more often. This is fantastic to me.
Amen.
Miss Phyllis laughed at Simon, and Dr. Deborah says, yes, it did seem like you guys had planned that.
I know, right?
Miss Dr. Deborah, I promise you, we was talking, and then when I heard Mark's message, I fell out of my chair. I mean, my jaw was on the ground, fell off my chair. Couldn't believe how well that message aligned. Catch that. Bring it down.
You gotta read it, Mark.
I know, but Mark Greer said, yeah, you're a little weak on it, bro. I need you to get that bass thing worked out.
For real.
He's right. He's right. Mark has bass, and he has boom, bass and boom in his voice. This is closer to Mark Greer voice than what I just read.
Miss Phyllis said, well, you
were under the weather, yes. Yes. And we still are. I'm still sick of blowing my nose. I'm sick of it.
Me too. And DJB1 says, I don't get the alerts that just popped up.
Well, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we live, G.
Yeah, and
what? Look who's in the screen.
Hey, it's
Robin C. Stern. He goes, my peeps. Robin C. Stern, how you doing, man? He says, good morning, beautiful people.
Good morning, good morning.
Byron McDougal, also known as DJB1. He says, if I had more bass in my voice, I'd have like 5 kids. Stop. Don't say stuff like that no more.
You already got, what you got, 2? Yeah. Just deepen a little bit. And
you don't need more kids, G. Oh, gosh.
Brian only has.
Is that? Those are the ones that I know. Those are the ones that I know about.
Why?
But even that, baby, I went from 2 kids to 6 like overnight, because I got bonus children and another one. That happened. I was walking. I was walking.
And another one.
I was walking around with 2 kids for a long time, and then next thing you know, turned around. It felt like if you sat next to me or stood next to me, you pregnant.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah, Byron McDougal says, y'all looking nice. Y'all going out to the sizzler. We going to sizzler. We going to sizzler.
We might go to Trivian?
Yeah.
Is that what
Jamaican? Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we gotta find him. Find him today.
You know what I got a taste for?
What?
Man, we went out to Bonefish Grill a couple of weekends ago, and it was the best meal. It was the best meal. Right. They had a special.
It was all right.
No, they had a sampler for 2. Plus, we got that that shrimp dip as an appetizer. It was the best meal that we've had out in a while.
So what's it called again?
What?
So the you should go out to the
Bonefish Grill.
Yeah.
Baby, stop. You was falling out too. Everything on that meal was amazing. And
Except for the main course.
The main course was amazing.
I didn't like it.
I thought this was like the best meal that we've had out in a while. And we go out to eat.
Too much. I was actually Jay, I was actually calculating how much money we spend eating out. And you probably don't want me to do that.
No, I don't want you to do it out loud.
I'm telling you, I do believe that we need to reintegrate eating out more firmly into our budget.
Like put it into budget more?
We're too callous. Like,
casual, yeah.
Just go.
Yeah.
Just go.
Like last night after the Knicks game, by the way, the Knicks make me happy. After the Knicks game, I come upstairs to go to bed. My wife is in bed already, and she's like, "Brian, you realize we go out this much right here, and the math."
I was asleep.
And yeah, she was not
I was asleep.
I'm like, baby, I'm about to do my reading for the night. And
I couldn't add because I was sleeping.
And I said, no more math, okay?
40 is a low number. But if the two of us eat out,
we never can eat out.
Approximately going to be $40, right?
Oh, it's just
the two of us, right? So we're going to use the low number.
Or the 60, 40 to 60.
No, use 40. Robin said, just let AI show you how much you're spending. I'm telling you, I get it.
Byron says, she sounds like me. I be calculating the cost in my head, LOL. And it makes it not taste as good.
You're right.
You're right. Just be free and enjoy your meal.
No, I can't do that.
Well, we have been doing that, but I see there's room for discipline. Where is Jay Manier when you need him?
That's right, Jay. Come and get your boy because he don't want to be disciplined in everything. I found something else yesterday about just stop.
You gonna go there?
You don't want me to go there?
Go ahead. I can't believe you. Lisa be in my stuff, Jay.
I don't be in your stuff.
Lisa be in my email, my inboxes, every single one of them. Now, I ordered something.
Jay said Lisa has the J Madier. I'm proud of you. Thank you.
So I'm in my room and my wife says, you ordered a, what are you doing? You in my email?
So here's the thing, right? I already know the answer. When you don't just say yeah or no, I know you about to spin your way out of this conversation.
I ain't have to spin my way out of nothing. You was being nosy.
I don't have to be nosy. You can't call it nosy when it's inconvenient and when you want to assign it as my responsibility.
I haven't assigned nothing to you.
No, not in that case. But there are.
It wasn't cigars. It was a more significant purchase. Okay. Yeah, when she gets hyped, her northern accent comes out when she gets hyped. Okay. Robin C. Stern says, I'm cooking breakfast right now. That would cost $13 to $16 per plate in a restaurant. My cost with washing and soap is less than $5 total. Yeah. And praise God, we have been the beneficiaries of Robin C. Stern's breakfast. So I think Jay Madier too was Robin C. Stern brought his equipment over and made breakfast in our kitchen, and it was amazing. And everything was by order too, because we had people in the house. He didn't cook it and had put us. Oh no! What you want? Eggs? I got you. Thank you, Robin. That's an experience that I'm going to hold on to and treasure. There, baby.
It is 9:38.
We running late.
Today in African American history, 366 days of historical events and accomplishments by Michael A. Carson. On this day in history, on May the 22nd, in 2018, Georgia Democrats selected Stacey Abrams as the first African American woman to be a major party nominee for governor in the United States. Abrams also served as a minority leader of the Georgia House of Representatives from 2011 to 2017.
Stacey Abrams, I'm a big fan of Stacey Abrams. I think she's really smart, and I love her perspectives. How much was that? How much was what?
How much was that? How much was it to have Robin make our breakfast?
He did not charge us to make our breakfast. Dr. Deborah Dustin says,
eating out used to be my best friend. I still enjoy it, but my sister Tammy is a great cook. So not so much today.
Well, first off, you're lucky that you have a great cook in your house. Okay, Tammy. We should borrow a Tammy. Okay.
So Jay, $40 a week is really not accurate because we're eating out almost every other day. So if we say 10 days of eating out, that's $400.
Yeah, but I don't even think we can make it on 40, baby. But go ahead.
No, I know that's the low.
That's the real low. Yeah.
That's the low. And Jay is doing the math. So 40 times a week times 52 weeks
And it's not,
is
yeah.
$2,000 in 10 years. That's a good net.
You'd have a good nest egg. We eat out significantly more often than that. Byron, the name of the book
is Today in African American History, 366 Days of Historical Events and Accomplishments by Michael A. Carson.
And we've had Michael A. Carson in here as a guest before. He has also another amazing book, Black Inventions and Inventors. We're at 9:40. We got to get ready to do greeting songs. Good morning, Mr. George Allen, also known as Chef Rev. He says, hello, beautiful people.
Thank you. And this is actually, there's about 5 entries on each page. This is great if you have children that you're trying to make sure that just because they're taking African American history out of the school.
Get the one by Michael A. Carson. He's going to Amazon. Sheila Gothard says it's costing y'all the same amount in gas to just get to the restaurant.
These days, right?
My gosh. $5. It's $5 for us to get gas. Greater than
$5 a gallon, right?
Gallon, yeah. We only put premium in our tank, and it's $5, okay?
Byron said, wow, it's only $10. Well, you better get it. Yeah, that's not what we paid for. It was a little bit more. But I'm telling you,
it's only $10.
He's got it marked down. Yeah, so you should get it. But it is a great read. We reference
it's a great resource.
2 years.
And we're never going to run out. We're going to always stay in that book.
Yeah. Okay. And you can choose the day, choose the person. It is amazing. There's an appendix in the back, so you can look up an individual person if you wanted to and find a page.
All right, we got to go.
It's great. It's time.
It's 9:41. It's time to say thank you the way we say thank you here to our consistent contributors. And the way we say thank you to our consistent contributors with greeting songs and with greeting logos. For example, up first today is...
It was Miss Phyllis.
Was it Miss Phyllis? Yes. Miss Phyllis has been with us for a long time. From the very beginning, since 2016, when we started doing this.
Yeah, baby.
She was here, and she has a logo that goes like this. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day. Scroll, baby. Good morning, Miss Phyllis.
Uzama's in the building.
Up next is Uzama Rock.
Bitcoin King. He's the Bitcoin King. Uzama, Bitcoin King. He's the Bitcoin King. Uzama. Understand today, thank you for the reminder, Jay. Today is the cocktail hour at the Mattie A's.
Is it today?
Yeah, baby.
I think our schedule permits. Okay. Remember the cocktail party today at the Mattie A's. Nah, that's not for everybody. That's only for the sexy people. That's a very exclusive opportunity and club, and we're going to be there for cocktail hour.
In town.
That means Tony's in town.
Tony.
Good.
Jay
Mattie has a song too, and it goes, get ready, get ready. Oh, get ready, because here Jay comes. Get ready, because here Jay comes. Get ready, because here Jay comes. I'm hoping his wife Katrina says that to him from time to time. Get ready, because here Jay comes. And that could be more than one way, Katrina.
Katrina's the dancing.
She's
dancing.
Let's start over. Dancing. Boom, boom, boom. She's dancing my cheese. That's Katrina Mattie.
And Tony is, here comes Ra. He was Tony the Tiger.
That's all she got, Tony. Okay. Sheila got one too.
Sheila. Storms are brewing in her eyes. Oh. So now I know Audrey and I know Kennedy, but I can't remember the grandson's name. There's a boy in there too.
Yes.
What's Handsome's name?
Okay.
Dr. Deborah, nonprofit strategist and funding coach.
We need to make her song different. We did Uzama. William Brown's got a song too. Good morning to our friend Will.
Nobody thinks like him still.
We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Will.
So nephew is acting up,
He
right?
says, okay, Phyllis Hyman.
No.
Say, sound like the OJs.
No. Before that, he said, talking about the cocktail hour at the Mattiers.
You ain't down, man.
No, he said, is that at night?
Oh, he's doing an old joke. He likes to call us old folks because we don't typically
And
come
for
out at
real.
night. We ain't trying to be out all man. If we go out, we heading home early, y'all. We heading home like 10.
We about finished at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're not just showing up at 9.
We're not good and dressed to go out at 9. That's over. Those days are over. We can have as much fun and get home 10:30. Okay.
It's another Margarita.
Well, I need y'all to pray for me because I got to do a live recording and I want to be good voice and I feel my chest and I feel snotty nosed and how am I going to make it through? All right, Margarita's Jam. So wide you can't get around it.
So low you can't get under it.
So high you can't get over it. Mark Greer is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. Mark Greer, I haven't sent you yet. I got a new speaker reel created. This is the first one that I've liked. I would like to send it to you, Mark Greer, and get your input on it. Dr. Sheila, I would love for you to preview my new speaker reel as well. I know a lot of Robin C. Stern. I would love for you to preview my speaker reel as well. I know a lot of you have already seen it. But
probably put do you have a Google?
A Google what?
Page.
Yes, but I still don't have real good access to it. I got to work on that. Okay. But Robin C. Stern, definitely, I would love. Robin C. Stern's got a jam too, and it goes, Robin C. Stern, he's your Google guru. Your Google guru. Good morning, Robin C. Stern. Love it when you come through. Byron McDougal, you deserve a jam. We need to come up with a jam where we can put your name, either Byron or Byron McDougal or DJB1. And you're a music guy, so help us find something that we can say or sing when you come in here, Byron. Please. So we want to regale you, okay? Because you deserve one. Please roll.
Absolutely. I think we did that. I'm trying to. I saw.
You did Dr. Deborah Dunstan. George Allen, also known as Chef Rev, he's got a jam too, and it goes, "Why must I cook like that? Why not hire Chef Rev?"
It was a good food. Yay.
Not. Okay. Let's see. Robin, we did that. Robin says, I filled up my gas tank yesterday and it was over $70. Has been like that since 2008. Yeah.
It has not.
Byron says, I got it in my list. What?
He got the book in his list. He loves little gems like that.
Yeah, you will.
And that's right. We remember
the
cocktail party.
Whoa. Fallon Flowers, what's up, girl? She says, good morning, you two. It's been a while since I've tuned in. Blessings to you. Yeah, it's been a while, Fallon, but at one time you were a regular. She even had a song, I think. George Allen says, did I hear you say that you eat out every other day? Jesus, take the wheel.
Right. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And it really is because our schedule is so full that by the time we get to dinner time, it's either dinner time or lunchtime, whichever one.
Most likely lunch.
Then we gotta get something to eat. I didn't take something out. I didn't cook. I didn't prepare.
And we may want to. That's it. Sound like the OJs. Okay, Phyllis Hyman, Sheila Gothard. Oh, Dr. Deborah says, wait, I need to connect to Patrina. We had a great discussion that went, you do. Absolutely. Patrina's our girl too. You know, not only is Jay a mentor of ours, but so is Sister Patrina.
Absolutely.
She's like our mentor as well. Sheila Gothard says, his name is Christian.
And he just learned where Kenzie
gets her milk from. He's mortified.
I love it. Amen. Byron said, wish y'all came to meet my mom. She came
Yeah,
through a couple times with her traveling crew.
I
Oh,
wish we had
yeah.
came to meet your
Well, you
moms
gotta
too.
tell us.
The next time I come through, say, look, my mom's coming through. We'll show up because we would love
Absolutely.
to meet your moms.
Byron said, I'm going to hit y'all up for a hype voiceover for my next event.
And
Just
we'll
say
do
when.
we'll
We're
do it
doing
for you,
that.
man. We'll do it for you.
We're going to
Fallon
see.
says,
You're going to make it, Brian. Use a neti pot. Drink some
warm
warm
tea
tea
with
with
lemon
lemon
and
and
honey,
honey.
and use some lozenges to prepare. Thank you, Fallon.
He could do everything except for the honey.
Yeah, and I don't even know if we have a neti pot thing in here.
No, we don't.
Okay.
But now he's going to order one. Just
No, I'm not.
All right.
I'm going to have hot tea, and I'm going to have some throat stuff.
Yes.
Okay, because I want to be great on it too. Dr. Beverly's in the house. Dr. Beverly says, Grand Rising to my favorite, awesome, beautiful family. Dr. Beverly has a damn tune that goes, Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly.
And good morning to you.
And the rest of your crew. She says, Alan says,
You gotta have a home delivery like Hungry Root.
what's Hungry Root?
Hungry Root. Remember we had it for a while. We had when they would deliver.
Oh, yeah. The vegetables and stuff. We did.
Yeah, we had it for a while. George Allen said, hire the guy named Chef Rap. Please
Okay, now hire him to do what?
to take care of
To
us.
feed us? Does he have that as a service?
That would be a good question.
That's what I'm asking.
Do you do like a weekly meal prep, or do you have a meal plan package that you can freeze or something like that? That you deliver that can be frozen and then eaten. Because really that's the issue.
If that's the service you have, and I didn't know you had that service, we would support. We would support the business.
Absolutely.
Any of you guys, whatever business you got that we can be supportive of, we want to be. We want to be. Okay, that's what we are. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to God that we're in couplehood, but I'm also grateful to God for the work that He's already put in our hands. I'm grateful to God for the abundance that He's already blessed us with and the more that's on the way. I'm grateful to God for the friends that He's blessed us with. I'm grateful to God for this platform that we can hang out with Dr. Beverly and George and Fallon and Mark. I'm grateful for all of this stuff.
Absolutely. We appreciate you guys 110%. We hope that you enjoy your weekend. Fallon says they have easy meals that don't require cooking or cooking much. It's wonderful.
Now, Lisa can cook. Okay, don't get it twisted. She's a great cook. Okay, but she's busy too. Okay, she's a great cook. I can cook. I can cook. Okay, fix your face. Fix your face. Sheila Gotha says Whole Foods have fully prepped and prepared meals, easy to order and pick up. Okay, so, but we're not gonna give up restaurants. Okay, but we could probably do something else. All right, it's
I'm gonna call
9:53.
you, Brother Jay. Dr. Beverly said, I saw a great friend yesterday and they asked about you too. The Harris family says hello and they miss you. Which Harris family?
Yeah, because we know a couple of Harris families. We know Andre Harris and his wife, but we also know a couple of other Harrises too.
Yeah.
Um,
Chef Reb says, go to chefrebcatering.com. You know damn well.
I supply all catering needs. Well, you got.
I think that we didn't think of it.
You got to remind us, man.
Catering.
Well, when do you stop marketing? You never stop marketing. When do you stop promoting your stuff? You never stop promoting it. So even if we had known it at one point, it's still, as an entrepreneur, it's still incumbent upon you. Why does McDonald's keep marketing? Why does Coca-Cola keep marketing? Because you gotta. Dr. Deborah says,
she says, we appreciate you right back.
And thank you, Dr. Deborah, for saying that too.
And that's right, Fallon. Busy folk need help. She said, I know, but for busy folks, it's a help. Hungry.
Busy folks do need help, okay? I talked to my son the other night, just maybe last night or night before, about that being a key to life. A key to life is asking for more help, asking life for more help. And the second part is being willing to accept more help. This is what I imparted to my 23-year-old son. I didn't learn it until I was like 48. Okay. Ask 49 even. Ask for more help, Brian, and be willing to accept more help. And the time when that came, I had a situation where there was a young man out of Florida and said, "Look, I see what you're doing. I want to be in support of you and your business." He raised his hand to me, said he wanted to be in support. He didn't care what he could do. He had some skills, but whatever I needed, he said, "I want to be a part of it." And I didn't know how to accept his help. I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to let him help me. I fumbled it because I didn't know how to let myself be helped by him.
Amen. Amen. Dr. Beverly says Carol and her mother, they reminded me of how you took me away from Woodruff, and they said I made the best move being with y'all. Well, amen. We appreciate
Took
that.
him from Woodruff.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it. I don't want to put you in a bad place.
Okay.
We know that you delivered to the house, Chef Brad, but
One
we know
time.
you make daily cooking. Like you make, we'll talk.
We have been arguing. I delivered to your house in all caps one time.
We didn't forget. I didn't remember it. And I definitely want to talk to you
We're
about
going to talk about it, okay, bro? We got to get out of here.
In the meantime and in between time, enjoy your weekend. Make sure that you find some into your weekend. In the meantime, don't forget to have sex.